Oh, I'm just getting uber chill. Pardon. That's why people, how do men view? Oh, they just want to, they want to chill. Why am I doing this? What are you, like, a heifer? Like, what is this rodeo move? Pile number 3. Oh, you're a catch. Okay, pile number 3, sex pot. Yeah, I'm like smoking. I'm like, my nipples are getting hard. Could be could be the green, but oh no, my sacral is on fire. I just got wet. Like, too much information. This is how we feel. People, you wonder, like, how I know that you hate me? Because I feel it in my body. Like, actually, your hate, when I'm talking to you and you're smiling in my face, I can feel that you hate me. Like, in my body, my sentience is my biggest Claire. So, and I feel like you get people in their body. Like, yeah, like, actual, like, I'm getting, oh gosh. I feel like there's some guys, when they get around you, like, they have to like tuck it in their belt if they can. Like, I think that you get men get like public erections. It's like this. You walk by and it doesn't even matter, like, they can't control themselves. Whoa, I'm getting, I do have that one candle with a view of on Vixen for my feminine ladies out there. I have a masculine one, and then I also have a non-binary one. People are like overlooking the candles. I'm like, that candle stuff is freaking magic. People come back over and over and over. It really is magic. And it's not doing anything. So the magic that I practice, unless you come after me, is I don't make anybody do anything that they don't want to do. That's putting magic out, right? I keep my karma clean, right? So all this crazy stuff that people do to me, all I do, the magic I wrap them in is their own karma. So the more that they do whatever they're doing, the worse things get for them. And they don't understand that. But because I've kept my karma clean, it took me a really long time. So I don't want to incur karma. So I'm not going to put a candle out there to make somebody do something that they don't want to do. Like, that's incurring karma. But what I can do is I can harness, like, this is like, let me tell you what the candles are. You know, it's like you wake up and you're barefaced, and then you put some makeup on and it enhances. These are enhancement candles. They enhance, they speed the process up. I even have the smooth operator that is an actual activator and makes all the candles go even faster, like with the money candle, like the little cash app. You'll see stuff in like 24, 40. I get a 7-day, 100 back guarantee on my candles. That's how well they work. So go check them out. My Ko-fi, I gotta get that link up. I've got so much stuff I've just been going, there's been a lot going on, energetically and with work. Yes, I do actually work. Shocker. Let's see here. Pile number 3. I'm like, shameless plug for my, yeah, it was, because it's my channel. Go get your own. Okay, pile number, you're sassy pants. Oh, you are so sassy. Not in a bitch factor. It is, I'm getting like serious, like Giselle, Victoria Secret vibes off of you. I am, like, you might be, I'm getting bombshell. Regardless of whether you're 5'3" and got a body, like a gymnast body, you know, type of thing, or whatever, like, you are just smoking. People think, you know what I realized is that I didn't use my microphone. So I apologize for this reading being, the audio is just so bad on this iPhone. I got a potato iPhone. I'm like, can I get this any closer? Then we'll get into pile 3. Yeah, it's like, let's get situated and plugged in and move you closer. Here we go. Up close and personal. Hey, everybody. All right, because I don't want to have to stitch this, because then that just takes so much longer. Okay. Are we settled? Do we have beverages? Let me crack this next one. I feel I'm like getting all prepared. Yeah, I think people, yeah, that's what it is. Getting prepared. People, like, they spend hours thinking about how they're gonna approach you, or if you did go out, or if they had an interaction with you, like mulling over, like, did they say the right thing? Like, people are just like, and at the same time, it's like, don't get an erection, don't get an erection, don't get an erection. This is bombshell energy, right? Yes, I am getting very, very physically attractive, like model hot, right? And you don't have to be, again, because people are like, well, I'm not a model. I'm not, you know, I've some of the most gorgeous women. I worked in some of the top clubs, strip clubs, and men love it all, and the girls are all like, you gotta own it, right? We gotta stop. Oh, well, I'm not. That's the first. Let's get into neuro-linguistic programming. Stop talking to yourself like that. Would you talk to your daughter that way? Some people would, and that's why they're terrible people. But yeah, you need to start changing the language here. Okay, pile number 3. Let me drop down in here. Sassy. I think they mentioned that you would make a good, like a glam dominatrix for sure, just because of the look. You could get into a lot of dungeons and probably get like work immediately, or at least, you know, get on as an apprentice very quickly because of your energetic stance. But also some of you, I think it's your body. I think it's that body hottie. Right? Like for the classic dungeons, right? Oh yeah, what did I say? The frickin' siren. You're a frickin' man-eater, and people know it. They're like, I want to come close to her, but she's gonna break my heart. I want to go close. I can't do it. It's too much. Your light shines too bright. No. They are so drawn to you, and then they're like, yeah. I think you make grown-ass men that can attract whoever they want really nervous. It's not that just this confidence, pile number 1 or whatever. It is sex appeal. The sirens, right, sat on rocks and sang. You might have a really, there's something really sexy, like how do men do, you might have a really sexy voice, like really like low and scratchy, or like high and soft, and you know, all this other stuff. There's just, it's like men, again, fingernail clippings, ladies. The slutrepreneur, she sells her trash, her actual bath water. Take a bath, bottle it up, and sell it. This is that energy right here. All the women could do it, right? But this one, you wouldn't have to work for it. People just see you. You just put your face on the internet, and you will pull. Face on the internet. And I'm not saying bad places. I'm just talking about like Instagram and stuff like that. Yeah. You are just femme fatale, Viva Von Vixen. Go check that candle out. And it's a pretty one too. It's all these colors. It's a real, I love it. So that one's, like I was saying, it's an enhancer. So it's like putting makeup on your face. So it just enhances your own magnetism. We're not pulling things from entities and deities and pulling magic. No, this is just brushing things up and making things faster. Right? I got a lot of fire placements. Y'all didn't know about that Aries moon and that Aries temper. Y'all didn't know. Yeah. Siren. It's this, I'm distracted. I'm literally distracted in my own reading by it might not just be your beauty. I think it's everything, right? Because yes, they're a very beautiful woman, right? But then as soon as she opens her mouth, you're like, ooh, right? I'm like listening to your every word. You might want to get on, there's a site called Friendly. If you do have a distinct voice, you can make a lot of money. Go check it out. You could make an easy living sitting on your couch, just chatting. No clothes off, no nothing. Yeah, if you're like stuck at home, if you carry this energy, but you have like children, go check out the site Friendly. It's free, and it's safe, and it's lucrative. I'm just terrible at I don't like talking to people, but I know about all these sites, right? I send people to them. I love helping people have multiple streams of income, especially when they're just doing I take a bath every day. Let's bottle it up, make it pretty, maybe put some rose petals and some milk, like a milk, right? There is a market for this. People don't want to believe it because they think it's so weird, but there are reasons. If you start getting into fetishes, just start reading about it. Open your mind, folks. Multiple streams of income, helping people work through their trauma. Why do people have kinks? Because it's trauma. Trauma was done to them, and now this is the only way that they can get off, okay? So let's have some compassion and some empathy. Oh, yeah, pile number 3. Yeah, I'm getting like, I just got chills. Like Miss America, like Miss Universe, like this just news anchor, public speaker. Like, you're not just beautiful. You are like, and it's not just brains and beauty. It's like CEO, like just walks in and people want to like, they don't want to like give them a job. They want to get a job from this person, right? Like that's the energy that you carry, pile number 3. Like real boss, like not like boss bitch. Like, no, I'm a boss, like an actual boss. I employ people. Men are terrified, not scared and like angry and like resentful and whatever, pile number 1. And not pile number 2 is just like, pile number 3, they're just like, I'm not gonna go there. I can't. Grown men, yeah, I'm getting very like men, like affluent men that are also CEOs. Like your peers won't even, they don't even know what to do. Like some people want to have that, you're not a trophy wife, right? You're a peer. Right? Like, and a lot of men want someone to just be at home and do the things, and you know what I mean? And they'll take care of them, and people are happy to do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that no one's keeping you home. In fact, they're probably living in your house. They're probably a hobosexual. Actually, no, you wouldn't let anybody live. No. In fact, I don't even know if you even cohabitate with anybody. I feel like I'm getting a couple of moms here that were like, they feel like this is the energy that they carry, but they're moms and they're not really, this is driving me crazy. And like, they're not in that energy, but like, no, you can do this. You can do this online. I had an Airbnb with someone with the FetLife, like an actual administrator that like policed the entire community of fetishes. And like, we would get into, guys will pay for armpits. Just to look at your armpits. Watch you rub oil just on your armpit. No nudity, no, ooh baby, yeah, right? Like, let's use I've got pretty feet. I'm gonna start monetizing them. Here, we've got turtle. Turtle in reverse. Turtle came up again. You might want to check out the other pile. This could be another side. All the alter egos. But we have this turtle energy, which is in reverse. Turtles, as we talked about in the other pile, is all about being the life of party and being adventurous. No, you are disciplined. You get the shit done. You wake up in the morning early. You go bed at night. You're burning the midnight oil. You're getting the projects up in the air. You're doing the shit yourself. You're employing people. You're looking for more people to employ because you got to get the shit off of your plate. Why? Because you're busy. This is what so freaking men are just like. Do you realize we've had no explicit messages? Well, we haven't gotten explicit cards out yet, but I'm like, I don't think they will. I'm getting the like them creaming their own pants, but not like not approaching. I think you might have found you've had a couple of guys that you might have dated or something, and they just couldn't, and they are like considered very attractive, sought after, like sex gods. Right? And they couldn't keep it up for you. That's how nervous you make these guys. They're like, they won't even attempt because they're afraid of that happening and what you would think of them and the shame and I'm just like, they're like, I can't, nope, I'm not gonna go there. She's gonna hurt me, hurt my ego. And then all of a sudden, swallowing hard. All of a sudden, my mouth like filled up with spit. All of a sudden, I had to. They cannot. And do you see me? I'm all like this. They're just like, I can't walk next to that. Who am I? You get men all up in their feels, and a lot of it is about their sexual performance. Let's see what we got here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, sir. Your insurance plan doesn't cover the injuries caused by... And that was in reverse. So you don't let anybody, you might be very, you might have read a lot of books like Captivate and stuff like that, how to use like prestige, making yourself less accessible makes people want you more, and right, I mean, there's just all these things. It's called read a book. And we will be reading books. That's right. Which is why I feel like a lot of you won't go to the other channel, because like, that's just, what is learning? Let me just throw Netflix on and then bitch and moan and point my finger at other people that get up at 5 a.m. and go to bed at midnight working on their shit. Yeah, you are no holds barred. Like, this isn't like, yeah, this is like, okay. I will not, yeah. Oh, pile number 3, she's like, I'm not going to engage in a conversation about the weather or a TV show. I've got other things to do, right? I need to scale my business. I got nothing. No time. That's like pile number 3. It's like, I got nothing for ya. Giddy up. If you're not running alongside of me, right? Like, you are just a strong horse. I just said a strong horse and enough rations for 30 days. You don't even give people 30 days. You give people one chance, and they know it. And then people blow it all the time because they play their games and they get really insecure around you, right? How do men view you? They cannot. They cannot. You put these men in their feels. I'm getting choked up. I've got phlegm coming up. I have bodily secretions, like grown corporate men secreting in their pants at work when they encounter you. The wind in reverse. They're not going nowhere near you. Nowhere. Oh gosh. I mean, like I'm like trying to get like, let's pull, we can get some explicit messages. Like, they just don't want it. Like, the messages don't even want to come. They're like, no. Okay, can I get this more 18 plus friendly? Oh yeah, there we go. Eating ass. I do actually think that you get a lot of guys that would pay for the pleasure to eat your bum for long periods of time. Like, you just working from home with your glass, they would just lay behind you between your legs and handle that business for you. Oh, I'm getting leashes. Okay, now I'm like, here it is. I'm like, kind of like the other one, but the other one was like, I want a puppy play. I want to be a puppy in a crate and just watch mommy walk around. This one's like, nope. Here's the key to, you know what, you might, no, I'm like, here's the business one. Here's the business part of it. Like, there's something called like a key holder. People are like, they'll put their junk into a cage, lock it up, so where they can't even, and give you the key and say, I can't, I won't get it up for anybody. I locked myself up because you're the only one that I mean, that kind of devotion with like, I mean, I'm talking like leashes. They would be happy. They would love, you got some men that would love to just be on a leash and be walked around, paraded around by you. It would be an honor. They would probably want a hood on so nobody would see. I mean, you know, and of course in the BDSM community, right, we like keeping, you know, it's, let's stay safe and consensual and anonymous if we want to, because there is so much kink shame out there. But like, yeah, I am just like, whoa. Okay, let's get another explicit one. Oh, and the other one was Meatloaf. Oh yeah, that came out with the ass. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I'm talking about Munch City. I think, you know what? Oh, I just got this flash. It's like, I don't think they even want to see your face. Men don't even want to, they don't want you looking at them. They feel like you see through, they feel like you literally are going to eat them and then spit them out. And they're like, but will you do it in my mouth, mommy? Oh, Oh, it's like the mother that they can't, like, it's like it's like a good mom, right? Tough love, and they want it. They want it all day long. Pile number 3. You can make a lot of money. Oh, Siri. Oh no, Siri, how do I fix this? Flew over here. I don't know, that's not resonating with me. I feel like it went over here. Okay, let's see what we got. A gun that shoots cobras. Oh, yeah. There's certainly a gun that's shooting something, and a lot. Yeah, people are behind closed doors. This would be a very easy, I mean, you could just like, you could do lives completely dressed, just being gorgeous and eating food and talking to men online, like completely clothed, like, you know, and, you know, I mean, this is what they're doing behind the screen, right? But why not? It's behind the screen. I don't have to look at it, right? You're not going to send me, nobody's going to send you an unsolicited dick pic, guaranteed, because they're terrified of what you would think of it. You know, you might actually, there's something out there, like there's a lot of guys that will pay for women to rate them, which is the weirdest thing. You can go on Reddit, and they're like, rate my dick. Like, beautiful women, is it good? Is it, you know, is it long? Is it, like, they just want to hear it. Some of them just want to be degraded about it and be told that it's the tiniest thing. Some of them just want to, like, you're just a beautiful woman to interact with them talking about their penis. Oh, we did, this is explicit. Oh, that's too funny. All right, this is getting juicy. At first I was like, oh, I think you're like a marathon. I think you're like, when I have the time, right? Play hard, stay. I feel like you're like, do you have the day? I feel like you are only with people that can keep up. I think you have a very high sex drive, and I think that you've learned how to harness that drive, because you're not throwing this kitty all over the town. When you understand sexual I was celibate for 3.75 years. How did I start all these businesses? Because I wasn't getting laid. All that creativity and creative juices, it's the same center for ideas, which also creates babies, right? It's creation center. So when you learn it and you harness, like the no-fap guys, they know what's up. When you harness that energy, you use that energy and you channel it into something else, like a business or an idea or a talent, or, you know, piano, something like that. Just like athletes won't blow their load before a game. Why? Because it weakens the body. It's better to keep those things to yourself. So when you keep your creative energy to yourself. So, but I'm getting like wildcat. That's what we were talking about, is like when you're like, you hold all that energy and you use that energy to fuel your projects and manage your people and all of the things, right? But when it's ready to let loose, then you take that energy and you're like, hey, let's play all that damn day. I'm talking full Sunday marathons, like break out the toy, like it's very, yeah, and you might be really attracted to like not dominant men that aren't trying to dominate you, right? It's like you're, again, a peer. You're like, yeah, you might be a switch. I'll sub out. Yeah, I'll spank your ass, whatever it is, right? Like, it's just very, very sexy in the bedroom. What do men think of you? How do they view you? Like, yeah, not a lot of them do. Like, can't even imagine that, right? But the ones that are like, yeah, like the kids say, I fucks with that. I fucks with that. You got some men, there are some guys that are just like, yeah, you've met your match, right? Let's get down. Let's get down to business. Oh yeah, like, yeah, no. When you finally find, it's like, if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. So you get these people coming at you, not a lot, and they know. It's like, you don't even have to say it. They're like, oh yeah, no, I know, I'm a hell no, sorry. Like, you didn't even get a chance, you're just like, really? Right? I feel like you get that stare, like people will come up to you in public, just like raggedy, and you're like, you don't even say anything. You just look at them like, and they're like, oh, and like, it might happen like in the airport and stuff. Chris Helmsworth. Yeah, this is like the type of guy, not a big fan of his, but right, isn't he the one that like, the Miley Cyrus, anyways. Yes, he's good looking, but this is like, yeah, this is big dick energy, right? This is who you like, you're like, it's not like, ooh, no, I can be a sugar mama if I wanted to. And you might even do that because you might just be too busy for, right? If you don't have a person that has a life of their own and like a business of their own where you're like, we get together and we talk, but like we both are, if you don't have someone like that, you might actually be a sugar mama and just say, I like the younglings every once in a while, and you know, we go out and have a date and whatever, and like I have some fun, and then, you know, bye-bye. See when I see, and that, see, you know, but I mean, just like a very hands-off, you might be very, might have a strong Aquarius placement, because I'm feeling that here. It's like you can detach very easily. You might not get like attached during sex. I think, yeah, sex is a sport for you. Sex isn't emotions. You don't get emotional. I'm like, you don't get emotional, right? Because it doesn't serve you in business, right? You can't talk to people in higher ranked positions, like me as a flight attendant. I can't be emotional when I'm talking to the pilot of a 757, right? These are men that are handling lives of people. You can't be all like, ooh, like, no, like you have to be assertive. You have to match their energy. They have to know that while they have the front, you've got the fucking back, right? And you're like, I'm a ride or die. I'm not gonna light myself on fire to heat you up. That's for damn sure. I don't even think people come at you that way. I think it's just the way you carry yourself. Yeah, it's that back way. And with the sexiness, it's like, but when you play, you play. Like I'm like starting to blush. Hot lettuce and fucking my therapist. Oh, you know what I'm getting with this? Like this, I'm getting like role play, but like sexy role play. Like if you ever seen the movie Secretary, take that as confirmation. Like I feel like you really get into, you might actually like go out like with your partner and like go to hotels and like pretend not to know each other, and like because you're so good looking and magnet, everybody's like looking at the two of you, like talking at the bar, like they're like, well, these gorgeous people, like, and they just met, and it's like all of a sudden you're all like getting sexy and this, that, and the other, right? And then all of a sudden you both like get up and leave, and people are like, oh, did that just happen? And you've known each other like the whole time. I'm talking about intricate scenes, like, okay, you're gonna be the flight attendant, I'm gonna be the pilot, we're gonna go to this hotel, we're gonna walk in there looking like it, like the whole, like go through the whole, see, that's really sexy. If you can find someone that'll play like that with you, better frickin' keep them. I don't have to tell you that. Like, you don't have to, I don't have to tell you that. I don't know. All right, here we go. Why am I laughing? Why am I laughing, crying, and taking off all my clothes? This is how you make men feel. Okay, maybe. I don't think so. Possibly. Can I run? Take me. I think that I'm getting starfish off of men. Just take me. I can't put a bag over my head. I can't even look at you in the face because I can't believe I'm getting. And you were like, if you're that insecure, you would never come near. Like, yeah. People just know. They just know. There is no God. There's just blink and then you die. Yeah, this is ¿Por qué? Why can't I have this beautiful woman? Like, they come in contact with you and it's like, my life is complete. But I can't get anywhere near them. Like, I cannot do it. It's only the strong. Only the strong survive or whatever. I'm like, you need to have like a David Goggins in my, like, all these men that I love, like the guys that I look up to, like good guys, like on the internet that like handle their biz and support their wives and, you know, just, I love men. I do. I love y'all when you're in what, like the divine masculine energy, right? When you're being the good guy. So yeah, I think I'm done. They're like, oh, I thought pile number 1 was the high priestess. I'm like, this is going to be so long. It's going to take like 7 hours to upload. I was going to do it live, but the lives don't show up in the algorithm very well. Not until I get a little more traction. So, oh, I can't wait. Please comment down below if you're enjoying this read, because I am enjoying myself. Okay, we're going to do one more. I wish I'd put on the microphone, but you know what? I probably would have hit it too much. Let's see here.